It's a song of the Jones, no fun, son, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive, playing job, beaming on the telemetry, old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term Rama, third time a slurred word primer, like a mama, and make sure it stay tight, it's only right, on the daylight and the nightlife, they might fight. The bug, the happy-go-lucky, ask him, do he really give a no ice bucket list? Yeah, struck a nugget, dug.
When I guess I prefer me going that the surface truly the same, so the difference I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Fish, he said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on the
through. Moving on to the city, more classic favorites are back. Start your engines and finish the race at Mobile One Grand Prix. Get in on some 3-on-3 action at Chord Conqueror, or take on the Kia Challenge and listen up for new music. Columbia Records tracks are live now, featuring artists SSG Kobe, Cochise, and 24K Golden. Finally, starting today, Halloween apparel has arrived and will be available all the way up until November 1st.
Do you have your Halloween gear yet, Brian?
You know I do.
Oh, good. Then join me for some trick-or-treating at the Long Night in Thomas Circle. We can play hoops too, but you have to have the Halloween drip to earn that double XP.
I'm there, and if you're jumping in current gen Halloween weekend, head to decks 15 and 16. They're going to be decked out in decorations and dishing out double XP. So pick up your costume, turn up the tunes, and hit the courts in Season 2. Build your empire.
Welcome to 2K TV and Season 2 of NBA 2K22 Build Your Empire. We're spending this episode talking about what's new in Season 2. But first, now that you've had a chance to work on your skills, it's time to announce the first 2K TV challenge of the season. And the theme is Play Your Way to 2K TV. Want to get on 2K TV? Then listen up.
One of the best, the lively and colorful Riverwalk. Just part of what makes Senate. Antonio, such a great... We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek freak, but he doesn't want to limit himself to any...
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the point, and for the Spurs. The guard pair, Murray and White. Jakob Poeltl out there with Young, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running...
In for the Bucks.
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Allen outside. Pass to Moore. Some solid defense from the Beast.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Forbes the pass to the Beast. Spurs passing it around. No good on the 3. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nwora. 11-point game his last outing. 5 to shoot. Collins with some nice D. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And a valued reserve for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton was asked about the depth of this team.
I've been saying it for a long time. We have much more depth than I think people realize. I honestly think through the roster 1 to 15, you have guys that would be rotation players on any other team.
And he's a prime example. The former second-round pick continuing to improve.
Refining his perimeter shot, Kevin. And as we've seen, he can play above the rim as well.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
A moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for San Antonio. Beast out there with Doug McDermott. Then it's Collins, and it's Forbes in at the 1. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific play.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Bucks. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Pass to Middleton for 3. Offensive rebound. Portis on the follow.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
He tries for three, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from the Beast. The Beast's got 6. Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
He kicks it to Forbes. In the corner, it's McDermott. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
The pass to Hill. Pass to Middleton. That one wide left.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Allen, right side, passes it to Portis. Lays it up and banks it in. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
So it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. First substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Allen's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And George Hill's subbed in for Drew Holiday. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Allen is out there with Hill. And it's Connaughton in it with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Outside Hill. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Forbes the pass to the Beast. And the three off target. The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Hill. And he banks in the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
To the right side. Forbes the pass to the Beast. Knocks down the three ball. The Beast's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Spurs. AGA hot off the presses. MP has agreed to a marketing partnership with Mobile One.
I mean, MP has so many followers. It's really going to help Mobile One reach new customers. Smart business decision on their part. That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Connaughton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
From beyond the arc, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Allen outside. Outside Portis. There's the lob. And Kumbo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot's good from the beast.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Timeout called the Bucks. You look at the beast, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
A different look now for San Antonio.
Buck substitution.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
So, it looked like you were hunting for threes at the expense of keeping the ball moving. Now, can you comment on that?
I'm not sure I see things the same way.
Well, how do you mean, MP?
Well,
best. Very important, be sure to include your gamer tag in the video, pic, or in the post. The submissions with the best stats will go up for a vote, and the 2K community will decide which player deserves to be on 2K TV. So take the challenge, share your results, and you just might be invited to appear on the show.
Deep in the heart of Texas, San Antonio, the scene for the Lakers. The all-world combo of Anthony Davis and LeBron James as they anticipate the action at the AT&T Center. Lakers, Spurs, up next on 2K Sports. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's...
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And the Lakers starting 5. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Dwight Howard out there with changes here for the Lakers. Anthony's checked in for Howard. Nunn comes in for Bazemore. And it's Rondo in for Westbrook.
Shooting one.
You look at it, a nice combination of size and mobility made Pirtle a top 10 pick in 2016. He does a really good job bringing energy and taking up space at both ends of the floor. And I love his hands at the offensive and defensive end.
Anthony slams it in.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
The beast shot is off. You know, Clark, on a per-minute basis, Pirtle's shot blocking and rebounding are near elite.
They really are, BA, and it's hard for the average fan to pick up on that, but his game is not flashy. It's all substance, and he's got excellent timing at the defensive end and catches just about everything at the offensive end.
Pass to Walker. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. The beast, good. And that'll tie this game up. And if the name MP sounds familiar, it might be due to his high school days. Through social media, he had a major presence when he was a teenager.
It caused MP to gain a lot of fanfare at a young age. Now, he'll have to work hard to shed the image of being a social media star and be viewed as an NBA star.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Outside Nunn. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Davis. Drops in the 3.
Hard work and practice for Davis, really paying off with big buckets from the perimeter. This guy has really worked to refine his shot.
Here's the beast. No good on the 3. The Lakers in the lead. Outside, Rondo. Pass to James. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Eubanks, he's checked in for San Antonio. Forbes comes in for Murray. And the Lakers also making a change. Jordan's checked in for Anthony Davis.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
Here's McDermott. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 4 to shoot. Driving in. Spurs need to get one up here. It's stolen by James. Here's Rondo. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Scoring pass. Well, we're seeing veteran players extending their careers like never before. Rajon Rondo credits his disciplined training regime.
I feel young. I feel athletic at times. I still feel fast. Feel good. My body feels great. Lifting.
All that core and flexibility work makes a difference, Grant.
It really does. And Rondo's natural athleticism helps too. Even losing a little bit of a step, he can still hold his own.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
We've got Bryn Forbes. Also, Lonnie Walker out there. Drew Eubanks out there with Devin Vassell. And it's the Beast in at the 4-man spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
Pass to the Beast. Can't hit that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. None. The pass to Anthony. No good from outside. San Antonio trailing here. On the wing, Vassell. Here's the Beast. Back to Vassell. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
James, outside. To the inside. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's the Beast, covered by Jordan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hello, Anthony. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Drew Eubanks. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And that concludes the first half. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been quite a game. So as both teams making substitutions here. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Outside Davis. Back to James. Inside. And Davis with the basket on the assist by James. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the ring, LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spot. Ken Bazemore is out there with DeAndre Jordan.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or him.
Anthony Davis. That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team.
And he can't get the first one. A different look for San Antonio. McDermott's checked in for Johnson. Walker comes in for White. And Forbes subbed in for Murray. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. The Lakers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Anthony. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They retain possession. Tries yet again. And he knocks the jumper down. Anthony's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's the Beast. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Lakers trail. Pass to none. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's the Beast. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to...
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
James with the ball. There's 21 seconds left in the game. To the paint to take the lead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the rim.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Purdy. He's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul.
At the line for San Antonio, Jakob Poeltl. At the line for 2.
He gets the first. And that narrows the gap to 1. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
Poeltl is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the block.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And the Spurs call time here. They're behind by 1. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. White, the pass to Murray. Here's the Beast. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
I am putting out Infernos, Burning Embers.
A stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight in Dallas, Texas. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the GA.
Thank you, Kevin.
You know, David, it's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for that. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The guard pair, Murray and White. Young out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks. And the post players for him, Kleber and Porzingis. Luka Doncic out there with Trey Burke. Spurs getting ready for Dallas. Brown is checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Trey Burke. Back to Brunson. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And it's put back in by Powell.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's defended by McDermott. Doncic feeling it out. No good on that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Down low. Here's Eubanks. The shot, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Doncic outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
The Mavericks have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. First one falls for. And both free throws good for Brunson. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's the Beast. In a big-time jam right there.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's McDermott, and it's blocked by Brown. Back to Doncic. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 9 points.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the three-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just... And the Mavs trying to improve their defense. The 7-footer Porzingis certainly conscious of that focus.
Find ways to win games, at the end.
And Greg, they're more than capable of winning, as we've seen.
Well, the offense is a given, so it's all about putting together stops when they're going against the elite level competition.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. Moses Brown is out there with Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. Here's Powell. Walker with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's the Beast. He's got 8. To the inside. McDermott. Count that one.
Well, McDermott is working on that interior game because he has size and touch.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Catching up on the chain. We reached the end of the first half of play. Spurs lead by 14 and will return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has... Substitution. He's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Spurs also with the sub. The Beast, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. On the court for San Antonio. The guard pair, Murray and White. Kelvin Johnson is out there with the Beast, and it's Pirtle in at the center position.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now, here's Burke. He's got 8. Pass to Kleba. Back to Burke. Passes to Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 5 on the clock. Burke finds Doncic. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Back to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Kleba, no good. Spurs leading by 13. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the middle, here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Brown's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Luka Doncic. Then for the Spurs, Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Vassell comes in for Derek White. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Murray. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Powell. Rebounded by the Spurs. And Greg along with the foul. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. The defensive end, he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great leader as well, but I have a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've consistently drilled that mid-range jumper as well, and that's really opened things up for them.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. For San Antonio, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Free throw good from the Beast. Mavericks trail by 17. Now Brunson tries again. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they...
Into the lineup for the Spurs. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Jalen Brunson.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Burke. Off target from outside. Murray, the pass to the Beast. Back to Murray. And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hannah, you know, it's been a lot. I feel like I'm starting to get it, and of course I have to learn.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.